Boys and girls, today we're going to read another one of my favorites. I bet by looking at this title, I bet a lot of you know what the name of this book is. You've probably heard it before. I'm pretty sure we read this one at school. This one is Where the Wild Things Are, and the story and pictures are written by Maurice Sendak. That means in this book, he's the author and the illustrator, just like one of the other books that we read. And it's pretty short. There's our title page again. So it says Where the Wild Things Are. I know this book almost by heart. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind or another. There's Max. He's wearing his wolf suit. And another. There it is again. What does it look like he's doing in that picture? Look at Max. Look at the dog. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." And so he was sent to bed without eating anything. How do you think he's feeling right now? If you look at his face, he doesn't look sad. He looks kind of mad. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. Think about if that was real or if that was pretend, do you think? And grew. There's even a moon in his picture. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. Is Max in a sailboat? I think that could really happen in his bedroom. I don't know. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. They're all the wild things. Until Max said, "Be still." And he tamed them with magic tricks of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened, and they called him the most wild thing of all. And made him king of all the wild things. You see, he's wearing a crown. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. What do you think a rumpus is? Look at the wild things. Think about what a rumpus is. There's some more rumpus happening there. And still more. A lot of rumpus going on. Now stop, said Max, and he sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely, and he wanted to go to be where someone loved him best of all. And then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. And so he gave up being the king of where the wild things are. Where do you think he was going to go? But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said no. The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat, and he waved goodbye. Sounds like he was ready to go back home. And he sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. You see? Right here. His supper looks like it's on the table right here. And it was still hot. And that is the end. I hope you boys and girls have a great weekend, and I'll see you with another book on Monday.